Hey, what's good? Let's discuss this, man. Cam Newton checks sports reporter Jason McIntyre with straight facts. So a few weeks ago, Jason McIntyre filled in for Collin Cowherd on the Herd radio show. And he had one of the dumbest takes whatsoever. McIntyre tried to compare Cam Newton versus Dak Prescott. Cam Newton career versus Dak Prescott career with passing numbers. If you know football, if you know sports, Cam Newton was a dual threat quarterback. Dak is a passing quarterback. He tried to put the narrative out there that Dak was a better player according to these made up stats. McIntyre did not add Cam Newton running stats. Hear what Cam Newton had to say about that.
Keep that same energy from the players as well as the reporters, analysts. I mean, where do I start? Just go to the clip. Just go to the clip where he says what he said.
Yes. Chad Johnson, you got one. And now Cam Newton has a podcast. And Cam Newton, of course, was a tremendous player. Anytime I kind of...
Don't give me no backhand compliments. Don't do that.
He said, yeah.
Don't do that. Because this is how we get to this point. I'm not playing. Haven't played in 2 or 3 years. So people know who I am, right? Let's speak on what I spoke about. The gist of his conversation was that Dak had a better career than Cam. Subjective and highly opinionated. And my quarrel is not with Dak. My quarrel is with Jason McIntyre and other analysts that speak in ways to make them feel that they're more suitable to talk about something than a person who actually did it. The clip goes on to say,
alarming, I'm saying in a whisper, but Cam Newton, you had a worse career than Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has had a better NFL career than Cam Newton. And we got a great staff here at the Herd. They were able to pull out some stats. Let's just take a glance,
right there. What this stat doesn't say, I was a dual threat quarterback. This is a very subjective statistic. Add in pass attempts. Add in rushing yards.
Rushing touchdown.
Add in rushing touchdowns.
Because who's number one as a quarterback?
No. See, this is where they try to manipulate the narrative. And instead of speaking about what I said as a analysis or from the analytical approach, they try to poke at the person. So now, Jason, if I were to do my research on you personally, whether failed situations, got fired from a job, flunked out of college, never made it basketball, if I really were to do that, then I will be evil.
You're picking on him.
I'm picking on him.
You're the bully.
I'm the bully. Or they love this one, they love this one. I'm bitter. So as you make your point, cool, but add in all elements of football. If you're trying to give an analytical approach in comparing the way Lamar Jackson plays the game and Patrick Mahomes plays the game, of course Patrick Mahomes is going to have more passing yards because they pass the ball more. But if you were to flip it and say, who has more rushing yards? Oh, but that quarterback came from. Come on, don't do that.
Who's responsible for more scored?
Come on. Because whether you throw it there or run it there, how many points you still going to get?
6.
Hello.
And it's about scoring.
Scoring. That's the name of the game. Get to the final rectangle on the field. My issue is with the people who feel that they can speak about this. It's not a suitable tagline, and I was tagged on Twitter or X or like that. People love to pull up this statistic, but anybody who knows how I played the game, it was a dual threat. Dual meaning I can attack you throwing the ball and running the ball. Put up those statistics, and let's still compare that.
Than Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has had a better NFL career than Cam Newton.
Press pause. Like right there. You gotta stop that, bro. Like stop that. Let's not get personal. My whole thing is this. Newton's law is all about keeping that same energy. And the main reason why I started this platform was to be able to hold people accountable. So we have everybody speaking on a term that it's still, at the end of the day, subjective. What's your merit? Where are you getting at?
Yeah, what qualifies these people?
What qualifies these people to speak on this? So it's easy, and you're probably watching this saying like, oh man, Cam want his get back. No, I don't want my get back. I want everybody to get back who can't talk about this sport. Just because, I've covered sports for so many different years. Motherfucker, you wasn't in that buff, and you wasn't in the trenches preparing. And you can have all what you want to say about the New York Knicks. You can say all you want to say about the Carolina Panthers. You can say all what you say about Dallas Cowboys. But until you had to prepare like Tua Tagovailoa, until you had to prepare like LeBron James, until you had to prepare like Patrick Mahomes, and play in front of 60, 70, 80, 90,000, then how the hell can you really talk about him in that type of degree?
I totally agree with Cam Newton. What is your merit? Have you played the sport? Just because you watch football for 50 years does not mean you are an expert. Have you been in the mud, the dirt, the grind? Have you been up at 5 a.m.? Have you sweated your ass off? Have you tore an ACL, a hamstring? In a football, basketball, baseball, hockey, tennis game. So this guy right here is a clown. Nobody cares about your degree. Oh, I went to a journalist school. Who cares? Have you played the sport? I'm right or wrong. Let's discuss. I'm out of here. Hey, disclaimer. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. All the characters and events in this video, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. In no way does this video insult any stream-filled people from different occupations. This video is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken seriously.